Good kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to the corner, take the shot, he scores!
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another night of basketball here at 8HN Arena, where we have the Peters Township Indians taking on the Hampton Talbots on a Friday night. Where else would you rather be? This is Mike McCaig taking you through the play-by-play. All the introductions and anthems are done. Referees are ready to go. We're going to throw the ball up. Indians 2-1. Versus Hampton, 2-0. Indians are going to have their hands full with a couple of really good players on the Hampton side. Indians on the attack quickly. Mills comes in. Dunbar loses it going in the middle. Gets it right back, though. Indians look to reset. Long pass to Mills. He drives baseline. Kicks it inside out. Just rolled off. Controlled by the Indians. McCullough to Dunbar to reset. Talbot's in a 2-3 zone. First zone that the Indians have seen this year. Long three for Dunbar, controlled by the Talbots. It's Eric Weeks, who's been their leading scorer and do-everything guy. It's going to be fun to watch him play. Turnaround, can't get it go. Dunbar out with the rebound, and up he comes. Dunbar drives in hard, kicks. McCullough, shot fake, loses it, gets it back, and the Indians again reset. Nothing in the early going. I'm sure the Indians knew they were going to be seeing a 2-3 zone, but it's the first one they've seen so far this year in 3 games. Everything's been a straight man-to-man. Into Mills, and he gets hacked. That'll send Mills to the free throw line. That's a foul on the junior Peter Kramer, his first. First one's true. Kramer's a 6'4" junior, and over the last 2 games, he has had 28 and 34 points. Indians up 2-0. They drop into their traditional full court pressure. The Talbots handle it. And we're going down. Mills draws the charge. It was a beautiful bounce pass. Just have to come to a jump stop when you make it. Mills took advantage, drew the charge. Second team foul early going. That foul was on Eric Weeks, and the Indians turn it over. Shots up. And good. Eric Weeks, a senior, puts the Talbots back up in front. Again, Mills gets hammered at the free throw line. Not in a shooting range or motion, excuse me, but that is a team third foul. Just little over 2 minutes into the game, 3 team fouls. Indians rebound or inbound. The Indians are really looking to drive and then kick it out, which is a good. They do have the shooters. Donovan puts it up off the back iron. And up come the Talbots. Bad pass by the Talbots. 3-on-1 develops. Dunbar for three. Off the front. Fight for the rebound. The big guy gets it. And numbers for the... And they're going to get Nate Miller on the foul. Bucket does not go. First team foul. Mills and McCullough back for the Indians after the first free throw. First one rattles home. It's Brennan Murray at the line. The second one's good. Talbot's on a 5-0 run, leading 5-2. Little 2-2-1 pressure. And the Indians nearly throw it away. That's got to be a bounce pass. Indians are fortunate. So after the 2-2-1, they drop into their 2-3. Liam Magnotta, the big guy, underneath. Right in the middle of that zone. He's listed at 6'8". Mills drives, takes it to the big guy, and they're going to get Mills on a charge. So I guess is what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Mills tried to slide by him, but the referee didn't see it that way. Three is up, short, rebound Indians. That's Vaccarello. He drives in, a lot of contact, no call. Nice hanging move by number 21. That's Eric Weeks. He's got 5 in the early going. 7-2. Indians reset. Indians look a little stagnant here. Not a lot of motion. Kick it to Mills. Mills for three. Can't get it to go, but they do control the rebound. McCullough for three. Short. Loose ball. And we're going to get a foul. Team fouls have evened out now 3-3. That's 2 on Mills. Ziegler and Dunbar in. And Thomas Aspinwall in for the Indians. Step back. Oh, that's a pretty shot by Brennan Murray. 9-2. Indians need a basket in the worst way. Skip pass to Dunbar. He throws in the three. 9-5, Talbots. That was a big help. Up come the Talbots. Into the corner three. Off balance shot controlled by Ziegler. Up he comes. He's looking to go the whole way. And they're going to get Ziegler with the charge. It really did look like he slid by the front of him, and a little bit of acting, but the referee didn't see it that way. Number 11, Jaden McMeekin, senior, draws that charge. A lot of charges by this referee crew. McCullough doing a good job forcing A.J. Pradante to his left. He didn't look real comfortable going left. Dunbar. We get another charge. Evan McCullough is going to draw that one. And that is number 2 on Peter Kramer. And that's going to cause him to take a seat on the bench with 2:05 left in the first quarter. So for the Indians, there's both McCulloughs, Nate Miller, Dunbar, and Ziegler. As they settle into their 2-3, extended a little bit. This seems like a nice game for Miller to hit a few threes. Maybe Mills as well. He's not out there, though. Indians very patient, moving the ball around the perimeter. Very patient. Dunbar thought about it. Skip pass to McCullough. There's Miller at the top of the key for 3, and it's good! Nate Miller brings the Indians back within 1. Picks up his dribble in a bad spot. Miller near steal. And we're going to get an easy bucket. (11-8), 50 seconds left in the quarter. Up comes McCullough, to the younger McCullough. A lot of patience with the Indians. Down to 30 seconds. Look like they may be holding for one shot here. And you get direction from the sideline that they are. Down to 15. McCullough drives in, and he gets a layup with 12 seconds. 11-10. Get a double team. 3's up. Dunbar grabs it, and they can't get another shot off. So at the end of the first quarter, we have the Hampton Talbots 11, Peters Township 10. Hampton ran out with a 7-0 run, but the Indians clawed their way back to get within 1. Hampton comes in 2-0 with a couple impressive wins. They had a 66-60 victory over Seneca Valley in their opener. And following that, they had a thriller 76-74 victory over a really good North Hills team. They were down by 10 at the end of the fourth quarter, or within the fourth quarter, I should say. And their do-it-all player, Peter Kramer, hit a buzzer beater, basically an 8-footer with 2 seconds left in overtime to beat North Hills and that very talented team. So they come in pretty well tested and also have the ability to light it up. They've got one game where they scored 76 and the other one 66, although one was an overtime. So they have the ability to put the ball in the basket. From the Indians' perspective, holding them to 11 is a good defensive effort. I'd like to see the Indians do a little better on the offensive end. Long pass. Beautiful move by Peter Kramer. That's his first basket of the night. Donovan in the lineup, along with Aspinwall. A little more movement against this zone out of the quarter. Now a little patience. Good interior passing. Dunbar for three. He steps into it and it's good. Jack Dunbar ties the game at 13. There's an air ball. That ball had some mustard on it. Went into the third row of cheerleaders. Indians have a chance to take the lead. Donovan into Brendan McCullough. Back to Donovan. So the Indians roll the post. Donovan thought about it. Over to Dunbar. Big skip pass. Mills for three. And it's good. Oh, net for Mills. That gives Mills 5 on the night. Indians up by 3. Back tap. 3 is up for the Talbots. Off the back rim. Handled by Mills, and he gives it away. Numbers. Easy basket by Brennan Murray. 16-15 Indians. Dunbar for 3. Good looking shot just off the back. And up come the Talbots. Brendan McCullough making a conscious effort to drive the Talbots up using their left hand. There's a steal. Up to Dunbar. Euros with his left. And easy. Made it look easy. Indians are feeling it a little bit here. Easy blow by. Missed it though, and they're going to get a foul. I think they're going to get Brendan McCullough. And it will be a shooting foul. For a moment, I thought maybe he fouled him after he let the ball go. But the referee is right there. First one is in and out. For Weeks, the 5'10 senior. Evan McCullough in, as well as Vaccarello. The first one gets a shooter's roll. 18-16, 5:05 left in the half. Up comes Miller. Vaccarello thought about it. Dunbar drives baseline. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Vaccarello. Pulls it out. And we're going to get a timeout by the Hampton coach. Heady play there. Got a 30-second timeout by Coach Lafko, the Hampton Talbots. So the possession arrow would have been with the Indians had he not gotten the timeout. Team fouls 5-4, and the Talbots will inbound under their own basket with 4:40 left in the half. Indians man-to-man full court. I don't think there's, other than the Keystone Oaks game when there was a running clock, I don't believe that they've played any other defense. A little bit of trouble inbounding the ball. Up come the Talbots. Near steal by Ziegler, and it could have been a foul or a travel. They're going to get the foul. No shooting foul. Team 5 on the Indians. Out to Kramer. He's going to do his thing. Pull a three. Bricks it. And up comes Miller. Nice pass to Ziegler. And they're going to get the body, and Ziegler's going to shoot two. Nice strong move by Ziegler. And that'll put Jake at the line to shoot two. Indians up by 2. That foul was on Murray, his first. Ziegler, good. Brendan McCullough in for his brother, and Mills in for Dunbar. Ziegler, all net. 2016 Indians. Ziegler on Kramer this time. Big skip pass. 3 is up. Off the front. The big guy with the rebound. Nice patience. Gets that up and good. 2018. Miller at the top of the key to run a little bit of quarterback. Near steal. Here comes Mills. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled. And they're going to get the big guy, number 20, Liam Magnagna. 6'8" junior. He is a big body down there. That's his second. Mills is up and good. Dunbar and Aspinwall in for Ziegler and Vaccarello. Second one for Mills. Is off. Indians by 3. Yeah, these point guards by the Talbots do not look comfortable going to their left. Kramer stopped by McCullough. Good defense by Dunbar. He can't pull it away. Here comes Kramer with a 13-foot floater. Gets his own rebound. It goes off. And there's a foul. Both teams active on the rebounds. And they are going to get Aspinwall with his second. And that's going to send Braxton Eastley to the line. First one's good. Vaccarello in for Mills. Second one off the front and out. Up comes Dunbar. Just under 3 to go in the half. Inside out, McCullough thought about it. So did Miller. McCullough gets hacked. That one's going to go on against Eastleigh. And that gets the Indians into the bonus. Nick McCullough in for Dunbar. In for Miller. 2 shots. It's good. Another chance to open up a 4-point lead for the Indians. And they do. Nice turn. Nice footwork there by number 33, Robert Cole, another senior. Cuts the deficit, into the Indians' lead by 2. Indians very patient on the attack with the skip pass. In comes Dunbar, kicks it to Vaccarello. In he goes again, in with the trees. Nice pass to, he can't get it to go. Indians. Vaccarello made a real nice pass to Aspinwall, but he just couldn't get it to go. 1:54 left in the half. McCullough inbound to Miller. And he'll set the whole thing up at the top. Not in a hurry. Miller thought about it. He drives, kicks. And Aspinwall couldn't handle the pass. (23-21) Indians. Now it's the Talbot's turn to not. Just as I say that, the 3 goes up, and it's good. Eric Weeks, that gives him 9 on the half, and puts the Talbots back up by 1. Talbots look like they want to extend their 2-3 zone a little bit as we drop under 1 minute and a half. Miller, beautiful pass. And Aspinwall finishes at that time to put the Indians up by 1. Wild pass shot. McCullough can't run it down. And we're going to get a foul on the Indians. I believe it's going to go on against Vaccarello. That'll be his second. It is. That's going to send Call to the line. Call has 2 points on the night. He's missed his first. Ziegler for Aspinwall. 35.4 in the half. Team fouls both at 7. The second one is good. That'll tie us up. And as McCullough walks the ball up, we go under 30 seconds. It looks like we've got a little 1-3-1 just to mix things up with a little trap. High post, Vaccarello kicks it out. McCullough does want to hold to the last shot. Miller drives, pulls it back. 10, 9, there's Ziegler. Miller looks at an open 3. It's good! Nate Miller. It's good if it goes. And it does not go. That'll give the Indians a 28-25 lead at halftime on Nate Miller's three. Just a beautiful shot. Can't leave that kid open or given even by an inch. Well, a good half of basketball. We will be back after halftime. And we're back for the second half. Peters Township, Hampton Talbots basketball game here on a Friday night. Indians take a 28-25 lead into the second half. Indians will have the possession arrow and inbound it. And let's see if the Indians can guard against giving up a run at the beginning of the third quarter. They've done that 2 out of 3 games. Granted, the last game they were able to correct that problem, but the first 2 games of the year they gave up significant runs right out of the gate. So hopefully that'll be the case. Talbots have switched to a man-to-man. And we're going to get a bump on number 33, Robert Call. That's going to be his first. Although it's clearly a very switching man-to-man with the I'm going to get a travel with the big guy sagging quite a bit. I'm not sure you want to do that all night because Jake Ziegler proved in the second game when he had 12 points in the first half. He's more than capable of knocking down some threes. Backdoor covered up nicely by the Indians. And the three is going to go. It's Brennan Murray. Ziegler picks up his first. And he gets the roll. Murray coming off 22 points against North Hills. That gives him 9 tonight. Miller covered by Kramer, but they're switching really everything. Ziegler drives the middle. Nice. And Mills can't get it to go. Nice backdoor cut, but just couldn't finish it. Tied at 28. Tough shot by Murray. McCullough gets it blocked as he goes into the trees. He nearly steals it, getting closer to a 10 count. They get it across. And that's a 5-0 run out of the gate. Soon to be 7. Not what the Indians wanted. $7-0 run. Dunbar kicks for Mills. Mills drives. He gets blocked, gets his own rebound, and he gets fouled. So 1:55 into the second half, and the Indians are being held scoreless. And the Talbots have scored 7, for which they've scored 12 in the first quarter and 13 in the second. So a little miniature offensive explosion. It looked like Donovan had a chance for put up a shot and he mishandled the ball. Dunbar drives, kicks. 3 is up and good. Thomas Aspinwall breaks the seal. Dunbar giving Kramer everything he can handle. Kramer held to 2 points after being by far their leading scorer. Ball on the floor. Indians playing good defense. Tough shot. Put down by Robert Cole. Aspinwall drives and gives it up to Kramer. Up comes Kramer. A lot of contact, no defense. And I guess they had to call something. I'll leave it at that. That's 3 on Vaccarello. Very close to being 3 on Kramer. Kramer throws the ball away. Up comes Donovan to Dunbar. Nice. Needs to go straight up against the big guy there. Donovan drives. A lot of contact. Kicks it. Donovan for 3. Off. Easy layup there. I don't know what happened to the defense. 36-31 Talbots. Coach Ehrman's going to get a timeout to talk about it. 32nd, that's the first of the game for the Indians. So the Indians down by 5. Have given up an 11-3 run to open the third quarter here. And aside from the Keystone Oaks game, that's been a trend. 2 out of 3 games. That's not a trend that you want to see. So Indians are going to have to buckle it up and correct it and battle back. Starting 5 on the floor from the Indians: Dunbar, Ziegler, Mills, Brendan McCullough, and Nate Miller. Ziegler for 3. There it is. Shades of the Chartiers Valley game for Ziegler, and the Indians sure needed that. Down by 2. Dunbar on Kramer. Kramer goes baseline, gets back tapped. In goes McCullough. And he finishes it. Tied at 36, just like that. 5 quick points by the Indians, but they get beat down the court. And McCullough gets called. It's going to be a 3-point play. McCullough went flying up and over Braxton Eastley. And he was on the pump fake, and he was able to put it in. And that puts the Talbots back up by 2 with a chance to go up by 3. And it's off the rim. And up comes Dunbar. McCullough drives hard. Picked up his dribble in the corner. Gets it to Dunbar. Quick movement to Indians. I do have to give Peter Kramer credit. He's not been frustrated. You know, for a kid that's coming off 2 games scoring 28 and 34 points, and to be held by 2. Mills is up for 3. Off the side of the rim. Up come the Talbots. But back to that thought. For a kid that's been held to 2 points in nearly 3 quarters of basketball after that type of production and being as decorated as he is, he's not got frustrated. He's not forcing anything. There's a backdoor cut, and he missed that. I don't know if Dunbar got a piece of it, and Indians give it right back. Sloppy basketball there. 40-36. Mills drives in. Ziegler for 3. It's good! Jake Ziegler pulls the Indians within 1. I don't know if it's me, but it just does not look like the Talbot point guard. That's Indians ball. Dunbar, good hustle off of Kramer. But the Talbot point guards just do not look very comfortable going to their left. I'd like to see them keep forcing them to their left. Indians with a chance to take the lead back. 2:05 left in the third. Oh, and would have been a great move if it was legal. (40-39) Hampton. Near steal. Hampton's got numbers. Big guy's going to go up and stuff it. And they're going to get a foul. At that point, you're probably better off letting them do it from a foul perspective. Nate Miller gets called for a second. I mean, I get nobody wants to get stuffed on in their own gym, but I don't think there was anything anybody was going to do about that once he went up. Shot rattles in, 43-39. Miller to the corner. Nice pass by McCullough, gets hacked on the way in. And he'll get 2 shots. That foul is on Liam, McNagma. McCullough can't get the first to go. 1:34 left in the third quarter. Second one's good. There's an easy steal. Can't get it to go. Indians rebound. Nearly give it away. McCullough corrals it. And he's going to sell. No, he's not. He's going to drive it in. 3 ball up. Off the back. Nice rebound. Dunbar sets his feet. And it's good. Jack Dunbar ties it with a minute to go. Fast action. McCullough causes a turnover. Doesn't get the ball, but gets it loose on the floor. And we're going to get a foul on the Talbots. And a turnover. And along with that, a timeout for them to talk about it. Indians are going to take the ball over. Tied 43-43. That foul goes on to senior Murray. That's going to be his third. And he's going to take a seat. Team fouls 4-4. Just a great effort on the side of the Indians. Well, first of all, to get that 3 over to Dunbar, a lot of good ball movement as well as hustle. And then McCullough just lays out, gets a hand on the ball. It goes onto the floor. And I'm sorry, I didn't see which other Indian player went for the ball. And as he was going for it, he got fouled. And turnover with the hack. So here we go. 54 seconds left in the third. Indians ball with a chance to take the lead. Mills, Dunbar, Ziegler, Brendan McCullough, and Miller. Starting 5 for the Indians. 4 out of 5 starters for the Talbots. Now they extend their man-to-man. It's the most we've seen it extended so far tonight. Mills operates, kicks it. McCullough thought about it. He pulls up from the elbow jumper, can't get it to go. Up come the Talbots. Pretty good look at it from about 14, 13 maybe. Dunbar very aggressive on Kramer. Here's a near steal, corralled by Miller. He gets it up, he gets it to go. Little push in the back. Dunbar. Oh, that's just unfortunate. They're going to get a travel. As Dunbar came down, he just kind of slid on his backside. And they got him with the travel. Heck of an effort. He was up in the air. Probably prevented an easy basket at the other end. 10.3 seconds left in the quarter. It'd be nice if the Indians could take a 2-point lead into the last. Lob into the big guy. Indians save it. 7 seconds. McCullough into the lane. He goes hard. He gets it to go with 2.1 to go. And that's going to end it. We got to wish and then some. Indians take a 4-point lead into the fourth quarter. Indians 47. Hampton 43. Really good hustle at all the ends. Miller to McCullough into the trees and off the backboard with just about 2 seconds left in the quarter to give the Indians a 4-point lead. So as we sit here, Dunbar leading the Indians with 9 points. Dunbar with 11. Brendan McCullough with 9. And Nate Miller with 8. And on the other side, we've got Brennan Murray with 10. And at this point, 47-43, a little bit of under their season average of 71.0 points per game, although they've given up. They've given up 67, so they're good in that respect. Indians with the possession arrow, so like a lot of teams like to do in the NFL, try to score at the end of the second quarter and get the ball at the third. Oh, I'm sorry, correction. Hampton ball. So that analogy didn't quite work out. Nearly stepped out of bounds. 3 balls up, in and out. Up come the Indians. McCullough pushes. He's got numbers if he looks. Drives the lane. He gets it with his right hand on the left side. Indians by 6. Kramer forces that. Doesn't get it to go. Miller handles it. And Vaccarello takes it straight to the chest of Kramer, and he gets called on the foul. That's going to be 3 on him, and he's still at 2 points. So now you have to start to wonder, it's a nice thing to be patient on a night like this, but he did force that last one, but at some point, he's such a good player. He's got to go maybe get himself started. First one's off the mark. Because if he can get started, there's still 7:27 left in the game, and he could explode and make this a very tight basketball game. Not that it isn't already. Mickey gets the second one to go. Indians up by 7 with 7:22 to go. Nickel dimer on Brendan McCullough. It's 5 and 5 team fouls. That's his second. Indians almost looked like they were in a zone, but they're definitely in a man. That's 33. 33 call. 3 is up. Run down by Miller. McCullough pulls it out. They've got this very widely spaced. McCullough kicks to Ziegler. Short. Rebound to the Talbots. 50-45. Up comes Kramer. He drives, turns around. Good defense by the Indians. Mills just takes it away, and Indians. Dunbar, Thomas, Mills, Donovan, and Miller. Indians patient running their man-to-man offense. Indians. Pretty good move, better defense there by Donovan. 6:01 left in the game. Mickey Valcarello in for Mills. Indians out of their box set, out to Dunbar. A little sloppy. Miller settles it down a little bit, and they get into their set. Miller for 3. Just off. Good rebound. And they're going to get a charge on Vaccarello on the interior pass. I got to say, you don't see that every day. Kramer sits Jaden McMeekin in. McMeekin had 10 points for the Talbots against Seneca Valley. McCullough picks up his 3rd. That's the team's 7th, so we're going to start shooting pretty early. 5:32 left in the game. Indians up by 5. First one bounces 3 times and rolls in for AJ Prodente. Second one off the rim. Dunbar handles it. Here comes McCullough. And we're going to get an offensive screen on Mickey Vaccarello. Very much away from the ball. But the Talbot player hit the deck, and I don't think he had much of a, referee did not have much of a choice but to call that. And that's 5 on Mickey, quiet 5 on Mickey Vaccarello, so he's done for the night. Don't shoot on the offensive calls. Dunbar really giving Kramer fits. High screen and roll. Interior, nice pass. Nice pass by the big guy. Up come the Indians. 50-48. And McCullough goes in hard, gets bumped and gets it to go. In with the trees. Really, really strong move by McCullough. That gives McCullough 13 with a chance to go to 14. And a chance to put the Indians up by 5 with just under 5 minutes to go in the game. And it's good. All these free throws crucial. Kramer working on Dunbar. Great job by Dunbar. Oh, he steps through. He's going to give him the basket. Kramer puts the ball in Dunbar's face there. I guess he should get excited about the second basket of his night. The transfer from Shadyside Academy. Free throw, no good. Mills clears. McCullough's going to get it slowed down. They're going to look to trap. Dunbar slows it down. Looking to milk a little bit of time here. And the Indians are going to get a timeout with 4:19 left in the game to give it a little discussion. Indians 53, Hampton 50 with 4:19 left. The Indians 2-1 on the season, coming off a nice home win against Altoona. It took a beating against Chartiers Valley the next day and came back strong with a very, very strong victory against Keystone Oaks. And this game so far has just been a joy to watch. Really good game against these Hampton Talbots. And as far as Hampton, Coach Joe Lafko, their coach of 32 plus seasons, or 26 at Hampton, got his 500 and 501st win so far this year. So that's a wonderful milestone on his part. He's looking for 502 here tonight. So the Talbots drop back into their extended 2-3 zone. And the Indians very patient, just skipping the ball around the perimeter. Saved by Mills. Dunbar drives right to the big guy, and he gets stuffed, but he steps out of bounds. Dunbar did a good job, although maybe it wasn't wise to take it to the chest of the big 6'8" guy when you're trying to milk the clock. But he did a really good job not fouling after he got blocked and gave the chance for him to step out of bounds, and the Indians retain the basketball. Double team. Near steal. Is steal. 2-on-1. This officiating crew is not shy about calling offensive fouls. I've actually lost track. We may be getting close to double digits if you count both sides. But nonetheless, a great play by Dunbar to draw it. That foul is on Robert Cole, his third. Indians are going to inbound with 3:33 with a 3-point lead. This looks like a 1-3-1 trapping zone. Mills gets it to Ziegler, but he can't handle it. Up comes Kramer. Good defense by the Indians. handled by Dunbar. Numbers. McCullough can't get it to go. Really good hustle by the Talbots. Liam McNagna really gave it up in front of the Indians bench to try to save that tip out. But it's going to stay here with the Indians. Yeah, we've definitely got a 1-3-1 trapping zone here. See how the Indians handle that. They've seen it. They saw it in the second quarter for a minute. Nice ball fake by Dunbar. Mills drives in, and he gets it to go with his left. Really strong move. He had the smaller guy playing the bottom of that 1-3-1 zone and took real good advantage of it. Indians by 5. Indians staying man. Tough shot, in and out. Up come the Indians. Mills pulls it out to McCullough, and he's going to walk it back. Into the lane he goes to Ziegler. Beautiful pass by Brendan McCullough. Puts the Indians up by 7 with Ziegler finishing. The Indians are starting to feel it a little bit. Playing some inspired basketball. Backdoor. Talbots. Miller got a hand on that one. 1:49 left in the game. Talbots to trigger in. Kramer for 3. Does not go. Talbots throws her right to Miller. And we're going to get an intentional foul on McCullough. And we're right back to making every free throw count. So McCullough's got a chance to shoot. Indians are in the 1-1. That was team foul 8. So 57-50 Indians, 1:35 left. Possession arrow toward the Indians, if that ever comes into being. McCullough rattles it in and out. So it was a good foul on the Talbots' part. Late whistle, but it was the right call. Brennan Murray dragged that back foot, and they get a travel back to the Indians. Good defense. So we'll see what Coach Lafko does. He's got some new faces in there, maybe presumably to give up some fouls here on defense. And we've got a timeout by the Indians, so that'll be their third. So they'll have 2 remaining. Looks like this will be a full timeout. So the Indians have 3 players in double digits. Got Jack Dunbar with 11. Brendan McCullough with 14, and Jake Ziegler with 10. And then right after that, with extremely balanced scoring, Nate Miller with 8, and Cam Mills with 8. So really solid, balanced scoring. On the other side, the Talbots, Brendan Murray leading their side with 17. And then after that, we've got Eric Weeks with 9. And we've still got the transfer, Peter Kramer, the 6'4 junior, being held with 4 points, well below his average of 32 coming into tonight. So the Indians have done an unbelievably good job of keeping him in check. The Indians inbound the ball to Brendan McCullough, to Miller, and Miller throws it away. Three's on its way. Nothing but air on that one. And the fans let them know it. 1:11 left. Indians are going to bring it in underneath their own basket. Can't run the baseline here. Into Ziegler. Near steal. Ran right through. They did get the foul. The near official was waiting, or was responsible for seeing if the ball went on the baseline. The far official got the foul, so that was good. Aspinwall checking in for Ziegler, and that will send Miller to the free throw line. I believe it's 1-1, but one of the referees is saying 2. Nope, we're 1-1. So Nate Miller. Nice stroke. Puts the Indians up by 8. This would be a good one to make. Put them up by 9. Second one up, off the front. Dunbar almost got, or I'm sorry, Aspinwall almost got it. Indians by 8, just under a minute to go. 14-footer off the front. Dunbar grabs the rebound across half court to McCullough. He kicks it to Mills, and they bring it all the way back out. They move the ball. And I am not going to comment on that foul. There's better ways to make an intentional foul than stick your left elbow out into a player. I don't know if that's a little frustration coming out or not. And apparently the referees saw it the same way. We're going to get a technical foul. Miller, first one's good. And the senior, Brendan Murray, is going to have a seat after that. And Miller misses the second one. It would have been nice to go up by 10, but they will have the ball with 42.8 seconds. To Ziegler for the layup. It's good. Jake Ziegler puts the Indians up by 11. Three's up in the air. Nice shot. That's Alexis Nihilus. 8-point deficit. Dunbar skips it over to Ziegler. Mills to McCullough. Now we're down to 7. And we're going to get a foul for good measure with 3.4 seconds on Kramer. McCullough's going to get 2 shots. First one rattles out. 61-53 with 3.4 seconds. This has been an impressive win by the Indians against a team that's got some legitimate talent. McCullough drains the second one, so it'll be a 10-point victory on a great night for basketball. Great night for the Indians. I'm sorry, 62-53. On a night where the Indians hold one of the leading scorers in the WPIAL to just 4 points.